Hi, welcome to my channel where you will find lifestyle and fitness content. My name is Michelle and in today's video I'm going to share with you my current workout split. I'm currently on week 2 of Caroline Girvan's EPIC HEAT, which is a free 10-week program, and this is actually the 4th program I've done of Caroline's, and I love her a lot. Her workouts are tough and challenging, but they're also really fun to do. This program is part of Caroline's EPIC series, and the main difference between EPIC HEAT compared to the other EPIC programs is that the workouts on this program are shorter. They are around 30 to 35 minutes long, but don't be fooled. Just because they're shorter doesn't mean they're easier. They're actually quite challenging. Okay, so before we begin with the week of workouts, I just want to make a quick note, disclaimer. It's a note, it's more like a note, whatever. The thing is, I am currently filming this part, the talking portion of this video, in March 2025. But I did this workout program back in September 2024. I did EPIC HEAT from September to November 2024. This video was supposed to come out sooner, but I never got around to film the talking portion of this video. I only filmed the workouts. So yeah. And also I'm going to have to be looking at my notes a lot throughout this video because it's been a while since I have done week 2 of EPIC HEAT. But thankfully my past self did quite a few notes about the workouts, so I can still do this video properly. So yeah, anyway, let's dive into day number 1. Alright, so we kicked off the week with a chest and triceps workout. And as always, I start with a 7 to 10 minute warm-up. And like I have mentioned in previous videos, I love how Caroline includes warm-ups in her programs because warm-ups are really important. Please don't skip your warm-up. Take care of yourself. It can help you avoid injury and it also helps you prime your body for the workout. And I don't follow Caroline's warm-ups because I prefer to do my own. Hers are great, don't get me wrong, but I already have warm-ups for lower body, upper body, full body that I love and that work for me. So I stick to those because that's just what feels right for my body. But I still appreciate the fact that Caroline provides warm-ups and that she reminds the people watching her content to do a warm-up before jumping into the workout. After finishing the warm-up, I do one set of pull-ups to failure, and this is something I add at the beginning of every single upper body day. And you may ask why I do this, and the reason is because I finally got my pull-ups last year and I don't want to lose them. The thing is, the EPIC HEAT program doesn't include any pull-ups, so I decided to add them at the beginning of every single upper body day in the program just to keep practicing them. And I'm excited to share with you that I have a new PB as I am now able to do 5 pull-ups. Anyway, now let's jump into this session. For this workout, we have supersets, and I was definitely feeling the heat, as supersets are always a challenge, especially in Caroline's workouts. By the end of the workout, my muscles were really shaky, especially my chest muscles, so it was quite the challenge to finish the last set of push-ups. But I powered through and completed those reps as best as I could. After the workout, we have a brief cool down, and for cool downs, I do follow Caroline's because they're easy and quick to do, plus they make me feel really good afterwards. And yeah, that was day number 1. Next up, we have day 2, and today it's a leg day. I start with my warm-up and then I dive into the workout session. And today, Caroline chose violence because she was like, oh, so you thought yesterday's workout was hard? You thought the supersets were tough? Let me give you something even harder, triceps. I swear this woman is trying to kill us because this workout was tough, like really tough. We had a lot of unilateral work in this session, which is something I personally love because unilateral work, it's great for addressing muscular imbalances, but one of the unilateral exercises we had was Bulgarian squats, and I absolutely hate Bulgarian squats. And I know, they are a fantastic exercise and whatnot, but they make me suffer a lot, so I despise them. I don't like them. They're a good exercise, but I hate them. I despise them. Don't make me do Bulgarians. And we also have an exercise called hamstring lifts, which are another exercise that I absolutely hate. I just always feel like really awkward doing them, and I can feel my hamstrings working while doing this exercise, and I don't feel any discomfort or pain in my lower back. I just feel weird doing this exercise. I don't know why. I try my best to do it, but I think that maybe I haven't been able to master this exercise yet. Anyway, after finishing this workout, I was a tired and sweaty mess, but I did my cool down and I was done with day number 2. Up next, we have day 3, and today we have back and biceps. We start with an upper body warm-up, and before I dive into the workout, you know it, I do my 1 set of pull-ups to failure. After getting my pull-ups out of the way, I start with today's session. This was a 30-minute session, but as always, Caroline packed quite the punch in those 30 minutes. For this workout, I used 2 sets of dumbbells. 1 set was 15 pounds and the other one was 10 pounds. For this workout, Caroline programmed quite a few variations of rows, so we really hit that back. But honestly, what really got to me was the bicep work, because we're using the biceps for the rows, and on top of that, we're targeting the biceps on their own. So yeah, my biceps were on fire and they were quite fatigued by the end of the workout, especially because today's finisher was purely bicep work. Anyway, after getting my biceps obliterated, we have our quick cool down, and that's it for day 3. Up next is day 4, and today Caroline gives us the option to have a full rest day or an active recovery day. And if you have watched any of my other week of workouts videos, you know that whenever I have an active rest day on a workout program, I like to go for a run. So for day number 4, we have a running session. I start with a 10-minute warm-up, then I walk for 5 minutes, and then I start my run. On September 2024, I kept my running simple. I was just going for 20-minute easy runs, and for this type of runs, my goal is to go at a relaxed pace, nothing too intense. So yeah, that's what I did. After my run is done, I do a quick 5-minute cool down, and that's day 4. Next up is day number 5, and for today we have a calisthenics full body workout. And as you know, I start by doing my 7 to 10 minute warm up, and then I jump into the session. I absolutely love calisthenics workouts. I love doing them. I find them really fun and challenging despite not using any weights. But I'm not gonna lie, this was not my favorite calisthenics workout from Caroline. I mean, it was okay. It was a solid workout. I just didn't find it fun this time around, and that's just something that happens sometimes. The important thing was that I got it done. So yeah, this workout was challenging. We had a lot of unilateral work. We hit the legs, we hit upper body, and we also had some ab-specific exercises thrown in. So it was a well-rounded session. I just personally didn't enjoy it. But like I said, it was a good workout. Anyway, after that, we have our cool down, and we are done with day number 5. Alright, moving on to day 6, we have a full rest day. On full rest days, I don't exercise whatsoever. I just go about my day as usual. Finally, day 7 for Epic HEAT, Caroline programs a weekly HEAT session, which is always on the last day of each week. So for this day, we have a 30-minute dumbbell HEAT workout. You know the drill. I start by doing a warm-up, and then I jumped into the HEAT session. For this workout, I used 10-pound dumbbells and one kettlebell that was 15 pounds. The reason why I used a kettlebell for today's session was because Caroline programmed swings to squat, which is an exercise that I don't feel comfortable doing with a dumbbell. Caroline did it with a dumbbell. You can do it with a dumbbell, but I don't feel like safe doing it with a dumbbell because I feel like I'm gonna toss it and, I don't know, break something or hurt someone. I feel more comfortable doing swings with a kettlebell because of the grip. I just went on a total tangent about kettlebells, I'm so sorry. Anyway, this HEAT session was brutal, and I wasn't even surprised because Caroline's HEAT workouts are always brutal. The intervals for this HEAT session were 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So yeah, it was intense. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there were times where I had to press pause on the video because I needed to take a longer rest time. And that's something I also want to talk about. Just because a workout program says that you have to rest for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, it doesn't mean that you have to rest just for that time. If you feel like your body needs a bit more of time to recover, please listen to your body and take a little extra time to recover, because because sometimes if you are too fatigued and you go straight back in, it can hinder your form. And I know HEAT workouts are supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be pushing, but sometimes you have to be a little bit more conscious about it, like really think about it. Can I still push through? Or am I going to compromise my form? Because if you compromise your form, then it's better to take a few extra seconds to gather yourself up. Okay, after that hard effort, I did my cool down, and that was my week of workouts. Alright, so like I said at the beginning of the video, even though I'm talking about week 2 of EPIC HEAT, I finished this workout program back in November 2024. So I can tell you that I really enjoyed this program. It was fun and challenging, and I also love that Caroline has a program with very short workouts because, like I said, the workouts on EPIC HEAT are always between 30 to 35 minutes long. But even though the workouts are short, Caroline gets your ass, man. Like, she really does. So I think it's great that we have a workout program that can get you a very solid workout in that amount of time, especially because sometimes people don't have that much time to spare to get in a workout. So having a program that has short workouts with very good programming that requires little equipment and that is totally free, it's something that's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I really recommend this program, and it is a tough program, so I wouldn't say it's beginner friendly, but if you have some experience doing exercise, going to the gym or whatever, I think this is a very well-rounded and accessible program to try. Okay, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.